Okey, Assalamualaikum. So cikgu akan mulakan kelas lah. Dan if I wanted to start early so we can finish our class early. Okay, I saw that maybe around 9 pupils are joining the class. So they are almost like 6. They are like 6 people who didn't attend the class. It's okay. Yang mana ada tu kita continue lah ya. Okay, so siapa yang belum join tu nanti boleh join. Okay, so now first thing first is I want you to fill in your attendance to this class. Okay, how you fill in this attendance first? It's okay kalau nak buat selepas kelas pun boleh atau nak buat sekarang pun kalau ada sempat boleh. Okay, macam mana nak hello? Ya. Yeah. Okay, macam mana nak isi attendance tu saya akan tunjuk kat kamu. Okay, sekejap. Kamu tengok dekat ni ya. Okay, tadi cikgu ada bagi link kat kamu tau. Okay, so dekat sini kan ni. Boleh nampak tak? Telegram tu boleh nampak? Boleh. Boleh nampak macam mana nak isi? Okay, yang ni kat sini kamu kena klik dekat my link ni. Klik dekat my link ni. Lepas tu dia ada tulis kehadiran kelas PDPR 2021. Betul? Okay. So kamu, lepas tu kamu klik dekat kehadiran tu. Dan kamu isi. Isilah nama kamu, kelas kamu, tarikh hari ni dan subjek dia subjek apa. Lepas tu tekan submit. Boleh? Boleh okey boleh macam itu satu. Kemudian kerja. Okey itu satulah macam mana nak isi kehadiran tu. Kamu klik dekat situ kan dekat link ni, lepas tu kamu ada kehadiran kelas. Okey, contoh kalau kelas sains kamu kena join Sains 5 DLP lah. Kan yang lain tu jangan klik yang lain tu bukan kelas kamu. Okey. Lepas tu kalau nak tahu cikgu akan record lah kamu punya kerja. Kalau kamu hantar kerja, cikgu akan record. Dekat mana cikgu record kamu tahu nak tengok dekat sini. Okey, dekat sini kamu boleh tengok lah siapa yang hantar kerja, siapa yang tak hantar kerja rumah. So cikgu akan bagi, I'll give you marks from this record. Okay, example yang ni memang kosong lagi lah sebab cikgu kita baru nak ni kan. Okay, so this one is the record. Alicia Sofia ni siapa?
Pindah.
Dah pindah lah. Okay, tak apa. Yang murid yang ada lah, yang murid yang ada kat sini lah. Nanti saya akan buang lah mana yang pindah tu kan. Okay, yang ni senarai nama kamu. Nanti cikgu akan tulis tarikh dan cikgu akan tik kat sini. Macam kakak tahun 6 ni, ni. Yang ni tengok, yang tahu tarikh ni berapa. Yang bila orang yang hantar kerja tu saya akan letak 1. Okay, boleh faham? Sebab apa kena ada record ni, nanti cikgu nak bagi kamu punya apa? Cikgu nak bagi kamu punya band berapa tu. PPD tu kan. Okay. So tolonglah hantar kerja ya. Kalau cikgu bagi kerja tu kena hantarlah ya. Janganlah buat tak tahu pula. Okay. Itu satu. Okay, selesai ya. Kehadiran dengan hantar kerja. Macam mana nak hantar kerja? Hantar melalui Telegram. Hantar gambar ke apa ke? Hantar gambar. Ada siap tu hantar gambar. Cikgu semak. Dan cikgu akan tik dekat situ. Okey? Boleh faham?
Boleh.
Semua faham tak? Okey, alhamdulillah semua faham. Okey. So, sekejap. Itu satu. That is one thing. Okay, now. So, I think we can I think I am going to start our class today. So, first thing first is okay, you open your Sains textbook. Okay, Sains textbook. Wait. Tab. Not tab. Okay, sorry. Mana sekejap tau. Aduh. Okay, so open your textbook. Nampak tak textbook ni? Okay. This is in page number 93. Page 93. Okay, semua boleh dapat? 93. Yang ni kita dah buat dah hari tu. I just want to refresh you. This is in unit 4 plants. Okay, this is about actually protection from enemies. Semua dapat tak?
Dapat.
Dapat ha? Dapat ha? Cikgu nak refresh balik je. Yang ni, plants ni. Nanti kita sambung lah. Nak tanya-tanya je. Okay, boleh? Okay, saya teruskan. Dapat. Okay, Alhamdulillah. Okay, plants. Okay, this is about protection from enemies. Plants have various specific characteristics to protect themselves from the enemies to ensure the survival of their species. There are several ways on how plants protect themselves. Then the first one is there are plants that have sharp thorns, such the example is durian and pineapple, and then also produce latex such as jackfruit tree and papaya tree. Okay, this is in page 94. Okay, in page 95, bamboo plant or pumpkin plant have fine hairs. Bamboo plant and pumpkin plant have fine hairs to protect themselves. Like in the situation there, this is itchy and fine hairs on bamboo leaves are causing that itch. Ini semua ulangan sajalah hari tu nak tanya balik. Poisonous. What are the plants that were poisonous? You have the alamanda plant and also the pong tree. Please refer in page number 95 of your textbooks. And then citronella plants and lantana plants produce bad smell. Yang ni pun dah hari tu tunjuk lah. So sharp thorns produce latex, fine hairs, poisonous and bad smell are the specific characteristic of plants that can protect them from the enemies. This ensure the survival of the plant species. Mengapa tumbuh-tumbuhan ini ada ciri-ciri ni adalah untuk mengekalkan kemandirian spesies, untuk mengekalkan spesies dia daripada pupus. Okay, and then this one. Now we go to our topic today, but first, okay, cikgu nak kamu tengok sedikit video lah. Sedikit video tentang tajuk kita pada hari ini. Wait.
Assalamualaikum kids. This is the topic for today, adapting to climate.
Boleh dengar ke? Jap.
Our new standard for today is pupils are able to explain with examples the specific characteristics of plants.
Sebentar. Dapat ke? Boleh letak kat komen tu, dapat ke tak dapat ni?
Dapat.
Dapat. Okey, Alhamdulillah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okey, kita tengok. Oh, salah. Sekejap
Cikgu, tapi tak ada video.
Ya, belum lagi. Sekejap ya. Saya dah ni.
Okey.
Okey, sekejap ya. Okey. Oops. Tu. Okay, first is this.
Assalamualaikum kids. This is the topic for today, adapting to climate and seasonal changes.
Okay, this is the topic for today, okay, which is adapting to climate and seasonal changes.
Assalamualaikum kids. This is the topic for today, adapting to climate and seasonal changes. Our learning standard for today is pupils are able to explain with examples the specific characteristics of plants to adapt themselves during climate and seasonal changes. Plants have specific characteristics to ensure the survival of their species. Okay, let's review the following specific characteristics of plants to adapt to climate and seasonal changes.
Okay. Okay ke? Okay ke semua? Boleh dapat ke?
Tadi tak dapat, sekarang dapat.
Okay, dapat dah. Okay, so strong seasonal wing, coconut tree, how it adapt to the seasonal changing is coconut tree to have flexible trunk, flexible trunk, and split leaves, while casuarina tree have flexible trunk and branches. Number 2, needle-shaped leaves. This is how coconut tree and casuarina tree adapt to strong seasonal wind. Okay, they can reduce the force of strong wind. Okay, that is for strong seasonal wind. Now is hot climate, climate and dry season. Okay, here my leaves are modified as spike to prevent water loss. My stem can store water. My long root can absorb water deep in the soil. I can survive in hot climate and dry season. Okay, such as example there is what is that plant?
Cactus.
Cactus plant. Cactus plant actually have modified leaves and spikes to prevent water loss. Dia nak mengurangkan kehilangan air. Jadi dia tak ada banyak daun. Dia hanya ada duri-duri. Dan untuk mengapa dia ada duri-duri tu? Why? Because to prevent water loss. Untuk mengelakkan kehilangan air. Lepas and then my stem can store water. Maksudnya akar dia boleh menyimpan air. Sebab dia hidup di kawasan yang sangat panas. Which is hot climate and dry season is very hot. Means that like in the desert. So it doesn't have so much water. So how they adapt? So by having a water storing stem. So the stem of this plant can store water. And then my long root can absorb water deep in the soil. Okay, usually cactus plant in the desert, they have long root. Dia ada akar yang sangat panjang ke dalam tanah. Sebab apa dia ada akar yang sangat panjang? Untuk menyerap air di dalam tanah. Sebab itu tumbuh-tumbuhan di seperti cactus ni akar dia sangat panjang kalau dekat kawasan gurun lah yang panas tu kan. So they actually have long root. Why they have long root? Because to absorb water deep in the soil. Okay. Okay, tomato plant. My stem and leaves are covered with fine hairs to prevent water loss when the weather is hot. My stem and leaves are covered with fine hairs. Ini adalah dia punya daun dan juga akar dia ada sejenis fine hairs. Fine hairs tu macam ada bulu-bulu kecil. Kenapa ada bulu-bulu kecil? Untuk mengelakkan kehilangan air ataupun to prevent water loss when the weather is hot. If the weather is hot and then if the weather is hot, if the weather is hot, then the plant will prevent water loss. Okay, so kita sambung lagi. My God. Okay. Okay, next is turmeric plant. I can roll. Wait. Oh my God. Okay, wait. Sekejap. Ish. Okay, turmeric plant. I can roll. What happened? Siapa tu? Okay, turmeric plant. Turmeric plant. Wait. Kat mana saya tadi dah? Okay, turmeric plant. I can roll my leaves to prevent water loss when the weather is hot. When the weather is hot. You can see that the turmeric plant roll its leaves to prevent water loss. Okay, yam plant. I have waxy leaves to avoid excessive water loss when the weather is hot. Yam plant ni adalah pokok keladi lah. Kenapa? Macam mana dia nak mengurangkan kehilangan air? Dia ada apa? Dia ada waxy leaf. Waxy leaf means the leaves, dia punya daun tu ada berlilin. Waxy, berliling. dia macam ada satu lapisan lilin yang nipis lah. Untuk mengapa dia ada lapisan lilin tu? Untuk mengelakkan kehilangan air ketika cuaca panas. Kalau kamu pegang pokok keladi tu, kamu akan rasa dia macam licin-licin. Macam apple kan, apple tu sometimes you can when you hold an apple, you can see there's a waxy waxy layer. What is the function of that waxy layer? To protect the fruits. And in this case, in yam plant is to reduce to avoid excessive water loss during the hot or sunny day. Okay, rubber tree. I shed my leaves when the weather is hot and during the dry season to avoid water loss. For rubber tree, usually they shed their leaf. Shed their leaf maksud dia shed their leaf maksud dia meluruhkan daun dia, dia jatuhkan daun dia. Kenapa dia jatuhkan daun? Sebab you know that leaves actually will intrigue water loss. And when the weather is hot, so during the dry season, to avoid water loss, rubber tree usually they will shed their leaf, akan meluruhkan daun dia. Okay, that is for hot climate. For hot climate, which usually they want to prevent the excessive water loss. Dia tak nak kehilangan air sebab cuaca sangat panas, jadi dia tak nak hilang air. So dia akan beradaptasi, adapting to the hot climate. Now we are going to talk about cold climate. Cold climate maksudnya tadi panas sangat kan? Ni sekarang ni dalam cuaca sejuk. Macam mana? How does plant adapt to cold climate? Macam mana tumbuhan beradaptasi dengan cuaca yang sejuk? Example here given, maple tree. I have thick bark covering my trunk to protect myself from the cold climate. Thick bark covering my trunk. Thick bark maksudnya mungkin dia ada satu lapisan yang tebal untuk dia punya ranting tu cover tu meliputi ranting dia supaya dia lebih panas lah dalam cuaca yang sejuk kan.
Okay,
here.
Teacher Su hope that all of you understand this topic and can explain with examples the specific characteristics of plant.
This is the summary of this. Cold climate having thick bark, needle-shaped leaves. But for strong seasonal wind, flexible trunk, split leaf, needle-shaped. Needle-shaped leaves. And for hot climate, modified leaf at spikes and fine hairs, waxy leaf, shedding leaves, long roots, water storing stems, rolling their leaves.
To adapt to climate and seasonal changes. It is to ensure the survival of their species.
Okay, why do plants adapt to this kind of climate, the hot and cold climate? Because they have this specific characteristic to adapt themselves to climate and seasonal changes to ensure the survival of their species. To ensure the survival of their species. Okay? Okay. Wait, that is one.
Bye.
Okay, sebab saya nak cepatkan kita punya ni kan. So saya akan tunjuk lagi satu. Sekejap mana tak apa benda ni? Oh my god, what is this? Not that one. Which one? Yang ni ke? Yang ni. Okay. This is another
Hai, Assalamualaikum.
Okay, ada lagi satu saya nak tunjuk kat kamu sebab saya nak ni. Okay.
and good morning. Today's topic is seeds dispersal. Dispersal is the way to carry seeds away from the parent plant.
Okay, and then another one is seeds dispersal, iaitu penyebaran biji benih. Bagaimanakah biji benih disebarkan?
Dispersal enables the seeds to be spread to other places. Let's see the way and the characteristic of plants dispersing their seeds or fruits. By water, by wind, by explosive mechanism, and by humans and animals.
Humans and animals.
Have hollow spaces that...
Okay, now there are seeds of plants being dispersed by water, such as lotus. And what is the characteristic of plants or seeds that's been dispersed by water? And the first one is they have hollow space, pot with hollow space. Example, you can see in the picture.
Enable them to float on the water surface. Coconut has
by water also, coconut have waterproof skin, hulls with hollow space and hollow space in the middle, to ensure that they could float on water, could move and float on water. So coconut is having this characteristic, so it could be dispersed by water.
With hollow spaces and waterproof skin that enables them to float and be drifted to other places. Water lily also dispersed by water.
A coconut is the fruit of the coconut tree, but a coconut is mostly a large seed. The hard outer shell of the seed is the perfect vehicle, capable of traveling thousands of miles, down rivers and across oceans, perhaps even to another continent, to find fertile ground in which to germinate.
This is shoria. Shoria has a ring-like structure on the seed.
Okay, that is by water. Now is by wind. Shoria is a plant that will be dispersed by wind, and it has wing-like structure, and that is the shoria
Similar to the
seed.
helicopter propellers. The seeds can be blown far away by wind. The seeds of lalang and dandelion has small and light fine hairs. It enables them to be blown away by wind and dispersed.
Okay, that is lalang. Okay, this is plants that seeds dispersed by wind. The first one is water. This one is by wind. Dengar ke kamu ni?
Love grass disperses its seeds.
Okay, and then love grass, which dispersed by animals and humans. So hooks that attach animals' hair or masalah ke? Kenapa tu? Okay. Baik. Okay. Sorry. Okay, continue.
Through hooks that will attach them to animal hair or human clothes. Fruits such as mangosteen are dispersed.
This one also by animals and human. They are delicious fruits, edible flesh, attractive color, edible flesh, and nice smell. These are the plants that the seed were dispersed or dispersal of seed by animals and human.
By animals and human because they have edible flesh. The fruit has nice smell and attractive color. This is a cherry seed. How does the seed dispersed? The birds help the seed dispersed. The birds dropping carry the seeds to the ground far away. Flutter. Some plants disperse their seeds by using explosive mechanism so that they are thrown far away from the parents.
The first one is by water, second one by wind, and third one is by animals and human, and the third one is the fourth one is by explosive mechanism. Saga seeds, please turn off your microphone. Hello. Okay. When matured and the fruits dries up and splits and rolls.
Examples are rubus trees, saga trees, and balsam plants. When matured, the fruit dries up and splits or rolls to enable the seeds to be dispersed.
Okay, balsam plant fruits. When matured, the fruits dries up and split and rolls. Okay, this is by explosive mechanism. That is how it explodes. Dia meletup ya, letupan. Nampak? Dia meletup. Ada tumbuhan yang dibebaskan melalui letupan. Dipanggil mekanisme letupan. Meletup. Kita bukanlah dia meletup macam bom tu, tak. Dia meletup cara dia lah, cara tumbuhan lah, dia macam ada bunyi pop, macam tu. Lepas tu ni biji benih dia akan disebarkan. Itu adalah penyebaran biji benih. Okey, itu adalah penyebaran biji benih. Okey. Itu adalah tentang itu. Okey, so that is the video that I shared with you. So now I want to share. We are going to refer to the textbook. That is just an intro. I mean, I hope that you have a glimpse on what we are saying here. Wait, macam mana nak? My God. Okay. Tutup ni. Macam mana nak. Yeah. I think using tab, is it? Cancel. Sekejap. Window. Not window, tab. Okay. This is the, nampak tak textbook kamu? Ada nampak? Okay, we go through your textbook. Hello? Semua dapat tak?
Dapat.
Okay, nampak Sorry. Okay. Okay, in page, so thank you. Okay, thank you for responding. Okay, and now we go to the textbook. We go through to the textbook, page 98, okay, which is adapting to climate and seasonal changes. Okay, same like what we have stated, that plants have characteristics to adapt themselves during climate and seasonal changes to ensure the survival of their species. So the weather is so hot here. I love this kind of weather. You see in the picture, the wind is so strong. I'm not worried. How do plants use their specific characteristic to adapt themselves to climate and seasonal changes? Let us understand the following specific characteristics of plants to adapt to climate and seasonal changes. Like the first one is strong seasonal wind. Okay, so strong seasonal wind, what are the characteristics? The first one is coconut tree. Coconut tree, first, having flexible trunk and split leaves. And for casuarina tree, have Branches that are flexible and needle-shaped leaf ataupun dia punya daun dia berbentuk jarum. Kalau pokok kelapa daun dia macam panjang-panjang kan, dia berpisah-pisah. Itulah bagaimana dia beradaptasi dengan angin yang kuat. Okay. And then hot climate and dry season. Leaves yang ni macam tadilah saya kata cactus plant. Leaves are modified as spikes to prevent water loss, and then stem can store water, have long roots. Okay, and then for tomato plants have fine hairs to prevent water loss when the weather is hot. Turmeric plants roll their leaves. Yam plants having waxy leaves to prevent water loss. Yang ni dia hello. Okay, please. Okay, and then for rubber tree, shed their leaves, and cold climates having thick bark covering their trunk to protect itself. This is for cool climate for maple tree. And then needle-shaped leaves. Okay, pine tree also have thick bark to protect their stem from the cold climate. And then here you can see flexible trunks, split leaves, needle-shaped leaves, modified leaves as spikes, water-storing stems, long roots, fine hairs, rolling leaves, waxy leaves, shedding leaves, and thick bark are the specific characteristic of plants to adapt to climate and seasonal changes for the survival of their species. Okay, so now dispersal of seeds. Okay, plants have various ways to disperse their seed. Like the first one I said, I told you about the first of ways to how plant disperse their seed is by wind. Okay, what are the characteristic of seeds or fruits that were dispersed by wind? The first, it should be small, lightweight, and have fine hairs, thin and have wing-like structure. Like here, example given is the angsana fruit. Okay, and then also there is how the characteristic of seeds or plant that was dispersed by water have to have waxy skin, harsh with air cavities. Harsh with air cavities tu maksudnya dia ada sabut dan ada ruang dekat tengah dia, dan juga dia kenalah waxy skin tu maksud dia punya kulit tu ada lapisan lilin untuk mengelakkan air daripada menyerap, so dia boleh terapung, can float. And for plants or seeds that was dispersed by animals and humans, the characteristic is have edible flesh, attractive color and pleasant smell. Edible flesh tu maksud dia boleh dimakan dan mempunyai warna yang cantik dan mempunyai bau yang sedap kan. Kalau haiwan nak makan buah tu kan mestilah dia pergi tengok, bau cantiknya buah ni. Lepas tu dia akan tengoklah, dia akan tengok sedapnya kan. Dia akan cuba rasa dan rasa dia sedap. Jadi haiwan suka dan akan makan, dia akan buang biji tu dan akan bertumbuhlah pokok tu, dan dia akan disperse lah, disebarkan lah, dipencarkan lah. Okay, disperse tu dalam bahasa Melayu maksudnya pencaran biji benih ataupun bagaimana biji benih tu disebarkan, tumbuh-tumbuhan. Kamu tengok kan, sekejap pokok kelapa tu hari ni tumbuh dekat sini, lepas tu dah lama berbulan-bulan bertahun-tahun tiba-tiba ada satu lagi pokok kelapa kat sana. Macam mana boleh pergi ke sana? Ada ke kita pergi tanam kat sana? Tak ada kan, kita tak pergi tanam kat sana kan. Dia ada cara-cara bagaimana biji benih tu disebarkan. Adalah cara tadi yang saya sebut tu lah, wind, water and so on. Okay, and the next one, dispersed by animal and humans also have small, lightweight and have hooks. Okay, dispersed by explosive mechanism ataupun letupan is seed pods dry out, seed pods split open. Ni macam ni contohlah kan, garden balsam seeds. Yang ni pokok keembung. Pokok keembung dalam gambar ni dia tunjuk bagaimana pokok keembung tu meletup. Bukannya bom je meletup, tapi pokok pun boleh meletup. Macam dalam tadi video tadi dia tunjuk macam mana pokok keembung dia menyebarkan biji benih melalui kaedah letupan ataupun explosive mechanism. So, dispersal by explosive mechanism, what are the characteristics? I repeat, seed pods dry out, dia punya kantung tu dia kering, and seed pods split open, dia akan terbuka. Terbuka lah daripada lepas letupan tu. And then, all seeds and fruits are dispersed in various ways to ensure the survival of their species. Plant disperse their seeds or fruits by wind, water, animal and humans, as well as by explosive mechanism. So dia ada 4 cara, 1, 2, 3, 4, ya 4 cara. 4 ways how plants disperse their seeds. Bagaimana tumbuhan memencarkan biji benih. There are 4 ways. The first one is through wind. Second one is through water. Third one is through animals and humans. And as well as explosive mechanism. Explosive tu letupan lah tadi pokok keembung tadi. Ni. So dandelion, nipa, palm fruit, mangosteen and rubber fruit. Plant needs to disperse their seeds or fruits far from the parent plants. Why? What type of dispersal method can disperse the seeds or fruit farthest from their parents' plants and why? Siapa boleh jawab soalan ni? Plants need to disperse their seeds or fruits far from the parent plants. What type of dispersal method can disperse the seeds or fruits farthest from their parents' plants and why? Dia kata tumbuhan perlu memencarkan biji benih ni jauh daripada tumbuhan asal tu. Kenapa dan apakah cara yang paling maksudnya biji benih tu boleh pergi paling jauh dalam keempat cara tadi? Siapa boleh bagi tahu? Boleh type dekat komen ataupun boleh buka mikrofon dan jawab. Siapa nak cuba? Plants need to disperse. What type of dispersal method can disperse the seeds or fruits farthest? Yang paling jauh. Yang mana? Cara yang mana?
Water.
Water. Okay, why you said water?
Because it will just float and go only.
Yeah, maybe human and animals. Okay, some said human and animals. Why you said human and animals? Ruth Lim. I don't know who was Ruth Lim.
Sarah.
Why you said humans and your friend say water. Water, so she said that water can disperse the seeds, the farthest, because the water will flow and go away. Yeah, maybe. Wind, because wind will bring the seeds far away. Okay. Dispersal by wind, because the human or animal can go far away. Human and animal go far away. Okay. Okay. I saw a lot of answer. Okay. Dispersal by wind. Okay, by wind. Some said wind, some said water, some said human and animals. Human and animals. Okay. I think I'm not saying that your answer is wrong. I think every answer could be accepted. Yes. Yes, every answer could be accepted. Yeah, this is all all of the ways can actually bring them to, bring the seed further than it should be. Okay, so what is the importance of survival for animal and plant species? Because living things, yes?
Jawapan tadi explosive mechanism.
Okay, apa pula? Okay lah. Okay, the importance of survival for animal and species. Apa kamu cakap? Saya tak dengar lah. Kamu cakap explosive. Oh, okay. Okay, tak apa. Okay, the importance of survival for animal and plant species. Living things depend on each other to keep the balance of the nature. See here, plant are food source to other living things such as animals and humans. Animals and human in turn provide fertilizers and nutrients to plant through decaying process. Okay, this is all. The interaction between living things ensures the balance of the nature. Okay, so sekejap, kita pergi kat sini. Okay, plants have specific characteristics to protect themselves from the enemies. The specific characteristics are sharp thorns, produce latex, fine hairs, poisonous and bad smell. Plants have specific characteristics to adapt themselves to climate and seasonal changes. Right? Strong seasonal wing, and then hot climate and dry season. And this is all the characteristics of plants. And then cool climate, and this is the characteristic. You have thick bark, needle-shaped leaves, and so on. Ways of dispersal and characteristic of seeds or fruits are wind, water, animals and human, and explosive mechanism. There are 4 ways on how plants disperse their seeds. Okay, the first one is wind, water, animals and humans, explosive mechanism, and there are characteristics for these plants to disperse themselves. Like for wind, small, thin, lightweight, weak line structure. Weak line structure tu maksudnya ada macam kepak, wing-like structure. Fine hairs, ada berbulu yang kecil. Water, waxy skin, has with air cavities. And animals and human, edible ni macam saya kata tadi lah. Saya ulang sajalah yang ni ya. Okay, yang ni adalah dia punya rumusan lah, mind reflection on what we are discussing now. Okay, so for all these characteristics, okay, now semua dapat tak? Okay, now we are at page yang tu dekat muka surat 112. Okay, so sekarang cikgu nak kita tengok apa ya? Popek. Terpaksa lah ya, sorry. Macam mana? Okey, sekejap. Kita akan buat soalan ya. Sekejap, saya akan bagi satu soalan. Creating a gem. No, I'm not creating a gem. Sekejap ya. Mana tah? Apa benda lah iklan jaga usaha lah. Sekejap ya.
Teacher.
Yes.
Dia kata permission, kena ada permission cikgu.
Ya, sekejap tau. Sekejap okay. Bukan, saya nak ambil gambar tadi. Sekejap. Bukan nak ambil worksheet. Sekejap. Okay, yang ni kita dah save dah. Save image as. Tak ada lah pula dah, ya Allah ya Tuhanku. Sekejap Sekejap tau. Okay. Astaghfirullahalazim. Sekejap ya. Okey. Okey, kita browse. Mana loh, hai. Okey. One. Sekejap Okey, cikgu nak sekejap. Nak masukkan lagi. Mana ni kau? Sembilan. Okey. Sekejap Cuma masukkan latihan. Okay. Okey. Semua ada lagi ke dalam ni? Ternyata tak ada dah. Jenuh. Okey, sekejap. Okey. Mana saya punya? Sorry Sat. Okey. Share window. Okey ni. Okey, nampak tak ada soalan kat situ? Ada tak?
Nampak.
Okey, nampak. Ni satu soalan ya. Okey. Sekejap Okey, soalan ni. Okey, now. Match the type. Ni cikgu nak tanya kamu soalan lah, kamu jawab ya. Cikgu tanya dalam ni. Okey. Match the type of plants to the correct specific characteristic of the plants. The type of plants here is the type of plants and specific characteristic of the plants to protect themselves from their enemy. Okay, the first one, who wants to try? Oleander plant, jackfruit plant, or and yam plant.
Cikgu.
Nampak pula no? Nampak tak? Nampak tak?
Tak nampak.
Nampak. Okay. Which one is the answer? Siapa nak cuba?
Produce latex.
For oleander plants, jackfruit plant, you can raise your hand. Ada raise hand kan? Angkat tangan. Ni cikgu akan panggil nama kamu.
Produce latex.
Wait. Produce latex?
Yang latex.
Teacher tak boleh tengok lah full tu.
Ha? Kenapa tak ada tengok pula?
Boleh tengok sampai C je.
Ya. Kejap.
Cikgu, ke yang nombor 2, latex is sticky, can prevent animal from eating them.
Okay, Sat. Ni boleh. Dia memang tak boleh sebab kalau saya kecilkan nanti dia tak nampak. Kamu tak nampak. Yang ni saya besarkan. Okay, mana satu jawapan dia? Adakah unpleasant smell that can prevent the enemies from approaching them? Latex that is sticky can prevent animals from eating them?
Yes.
Contain poison that can harm or kill the enemies that eat them? Their sharp thorns prevent the enemies from coming close to them? Fine hairs on the plants can cause the enemies itchiness. Mana satu jawapan dia?
Fine hair.
Latex.
Fine hair.
Angkat tangan dulu. Siapa nak cuba?
Saya dah angkat. Latex.
Supama Ringgayah. Siapa tu?
Saya.
Okey. Awak angkat tangan saya nampak. Okey, apa jawapan dia?
Latex that is sticky can prevent animals from eating them.
Yes, that's the answer. Very good. Clap to yourself and everyone clap to her. Okay, the answer is here. Wait, can I change the color of this? No, I cannot change the color. Actually, can. Okay, that's the answer. Okay, next question B. Mushroom, yam plant, pong pong plant. Who wants to try? Oh, where is it?
Cikgu saya nak.
Siapa nak? Orang lain pula. Ruth Lim. Okay, Ruth Lim try.
Contain poison that can harm or kill the enemies that eat them.
Contain poison that contain mushroom, yam plant, pong pong plant contain poison that can harm or kill the enemies that eat them. Is it true?
Yes.
Yes.
The answer is Wait. Let me look first. Yang mana? Kejap
Muka surat 95 cikgu.
Sekejap. Ini soalan nombor berapa? Sekejap. Sorry. Oh, okay. Yes, that's the answer. Contain poison. Betul lah? Correct. Ruth Lim, correct. Aku salah sekarang. Okay, betul. Contain poison that can harm or kill the enemies that eat them. That is correct. Okay, next one. Who wants to try? The next question. Sorry. Okay. Rafflesia, tobacco, lantana. Okay, how does this plant protect themselves? Who wants to try? Raise up your hand, or you can put a comment at the comment box. Oh my god. Banyak sangat lah iklan ni menyampah tu lah. Sekejap ya. Okay. Okay.
Yang Rafflesia tu yang kat atas. Unpleasant.
Okay, adakah is it unpleasant smell that can prevent the enemies from approaching them? Their sharp thorns prevent the enemies from coming close, or this one, fine hairs on the plants can cause the enemies itchiness?
Bad
Okay, raise up your hand. Who wants to try? Raise up your hand. Ada tak yang nak cuba? Yang lain-lain tu senyap je, tak nak cuba ke? Okay, Harshini Devi. Yeah, Harshini Devi, what is your answer?
Number C ya. Produce bad smell.
Which is unpleasant smell.
That.
Yes, unpleasant smell that can prevent the enemies from approaching them. Yes, that's correct. Oh my god, sorry. Tak lurus lah garisan dia. Okay, okay. That is the answer. Very good. And then for sugarcane plant, bamboo plant, lemongrass plant. What is the answer? Who wants to try? Siapa nak cuba angkat tangan? Please. Orang yang sama je, yang lain tak nak angkat ke? Oh my god, what happened to the other? Okay, Fatin Farzana. Very good, Fatin Farzana. What is the answer?
Fine hairs on the plants can cause the animals
itchiness. Yes, very good. That's the answer. Give a clap to yourself. Give it from your friend. Okay, so fine hairs on the plants can cause the enemies itchiness. That's true. That's the answer. Very good. Okay, last but not least, rose plant, mimosa plant, and cactus plant. Okay, so the answer is, their sharp thorns prevent the enemies from coming close to them. This is the answer. Okay, so you have done this question. Wait, can I? Okay, this is the answer. Later on, I'm going to put this inside your Telegram group. Okay? Okay, next question. We go to the next question. Okay, I have another question for you. Okay? Wait, 100. Okay, so now, this is the, macam mana nak buang benda ni? Okay, tak payah. Alamak. Okay. Asal ni? Okay, tak apa. Okay, adapting to climate and seasonal changes. Menyesuaikan diri dengan iklim dan perubahan musim. Complete the table below with the correct answers. Lengkapkan jadual di bawah dengan jawapan yang betul. Okay, this is turmeric plants. Okay, what is the specific characteristic of plant to adapt to climate and seasonal changes? Ciri khas tumbuhan bagi menyesuaikan diri dengan iklim dan perubahan musim. Bagaimana? How does turmeric plants adapt to seasonal changes? Can someone try? Yang tak pernah lagi lah. Siapa nak cuba? Ada tak dalam ni? Siapa nak cuba? Okay, boleh tak saya dengar daripada Nazira binti Yusof? Ada tak? Nazira binti Yusof siapa?
Alia.
Boleh cuba Nazira binti Yusof?
Boleh.
Okey, cuba.
Yes.
Macam mana? Boleh? Tak nampak soalan? Kamu tak nampak soalan ke? Tak, okey cik. Tak nampak betul. Saya besarkan lah. Ni besar sangat. Zoom out Zoom out. Nampak? Nampak? Okey, boleh nampak? Tak nampak lagi tak tahulah. Boleh nampak tak? Okey. Nampak tak? Okay, role is what to prevent what loss? Turmeric plant. Apa yang dilakukan oleh pokok turmeric? Kat dalam buku teks pun ada, tadi saya dah explain pun ada. Boleh rujuk, apa jawapan dia?
Cikgu, saya nak jawab.
Saya suruh tadi, saya kata tak apalah, bagi kawan-kawan lah cuba. Okey, Nabila Munawara, tak apa kita suruh, kalau dia tak boleh jawab baru kamu jawab ya. Turmeric plants.
Roll its leaf to prevent loss.
To prevent what loss?
Water loss.
Yes, that's the answer. Very good. Siapa yang jawab tu?
Nabila.
Okey, tak apalah. Tadi Alia tu, cikgu nak Alia jawab. Tapi tak apa, Nabila dah tolong jawabkan. Okey, so jawapan tu betul ya. Sekejap. Kita masukkan jawapan tu. Okey, dia kata roll its leaves. Tak apa, kita macam nak tukar. Sekejap Nanti kalau hitam je kamu tak nampak pula ya. Saya merahkan ya. Tak apa ya. Cikgu merah kuningkan ke merahkan lah. Cikgu merahkan tulisan dia boleh ya. Roll its leaves to prevent, your friend say, water loss. Okay, nampak semua? Boleh nampak? Okay, next question. Cactus plant. Okay, cactus plant. Okay, siapa nak cuba pula? Boleh angkat tangan. Can raise up your hand. Okey, yang tadi tu, jawapan tadi tu kamu boleh rujuk dekat buku teks, muka surat berapa. Kita sebab ada yang dia tak tahu kan, kita tengok dekat buku teks, kamu boleh rujuk, you can refer in your textbook. What page? Okay, it's in page roll its sleeves tu kan. Mana tadi? Page 100. For that question, for the first question A, you can refer in your textbook page 100. Jawapan dia ada dekat muka surat 100 dalam buku teks kamu. Kalau kamu rujuk buku teks lah ni. Buku teks ni cikgu tunjuk. Ni. Muka surat buku teks tak nampak pula dah buku teks ni. Tak apa. Buku teks muka surat 100 ya. Dalam muka surat 100 ada jawapan dia. Yang untuk soalan 1. Soalan 1 ya. Untuk soalan 1. Soalan 2. Soalan 2, question 2, question B. Sorry, not question 2, question B. Wants to try? Siapa nak cuba? Tak ada orang ko. Oh my god, what happened? Siapa nak cuba soalan 2? Okay, Fumiko. Okay, Fumiko. Siapa dia Fumiko?
Edina.
Edina, okay Edina, cuba.
Cactus plant has long roots to absorb water in the soil.
Ya, bagus. Good. Itu jawapan dia. Okay, sekejap. Okay, betul lah. Good. Very good. That's the answer. She said, cactus plant has... Kejap. Cikgu ni... Okay. Long roots to absorb water in the soil. Yes, very good. Next one. Who wants to try? Question C. Question C. Siapa nak cuba question C? Ada tak yang nak cuba question C? Ada bunyi tapi saya tak nampak. Again, Ruth Lim again. Another, ada orang lain tak? Bagi orang lain. Okay, cubalah. Siapa lagi? Siapa ada tak siapa yang nak cuba? Okay, saya sebut nama boleh ke? Sarah Adriana siapa? Sarah Adriana cuba. Sarah Adriana. Tak apa. Sarah Adriana cuba. Coconut tree has what leaves to reduce the force of strong what? Boleh rujuk kat buku teks kalau tak berapa ni. Jawapan dia semua ada kat situ. Dekat atas tu pun dia ada tulis rujuk buku surat berapa. Okay, Fatin Farzana. Okay, tak apa yang saya nak murid yang belum jawab lagi. Ada tak Sarah Adriana? Boleh tak cuba Sarah Adriana? Senyap je Sarah Adriana ni. Apa?
Yang mana cikgu?
Soalan C. Tu dekat skrin tu C.
Line saya slow, screen tu tak dapat.
Pula dah macam mana tu line saya slow, screen tak dapat pula.
Screen tu tak ada.
Okey, tak apa. Okey, yang ni ada. Nampak tak?
Tak ada, dia ada muka cikgu je.
Saya rasa macam saya dah share dah. Okey, tak apalah. Kalau macam tu kita suruh orang lain. Siapa yang nak cuba? Noryani Huang. Siapa Noryani Huang? Boleh Noryani Huang cuba. Noryani Huang boleh cuba? Noryani Huang. Okay.
Has split leaf to reduce the force of strong wind.
Yes, very good Noryani Huang. That's the answer. Saya tak tahu siapa Noryani Huang ni siapa?
Chan Wan Lin.
Chan Wan Lim, yes, correct. Chan Wan Lim, that's the answer. Has, wait. Oh my god, wait. Kita had, you said split leaves and to reduce the force of strong wind. Okay, good. That's the answer. Okay. So we go to the next question. Question number 5. Okay, siapa nak cuba question 5? Question 5, siapa nak cuba? Which plant sheds its leaves to reduce water loss during the drought season? Take. Siapa nak cuba? Okay, tumbuhan yang manakah menggugurkan daun untuk mengurangkan kehilangan air semasa musim kemarau? Masa musim panas mungkin kemarau, dia akan gugurkan daun dia. Siapa nak cuba? Okay, saya sebut nama boleh? Saya sebut nama orang yang tak pernah jawab lagi.
Teacher, can I answer?
You want to answer? I ask other friend to the one who haven't answered yet. Okay, Masna Haris. Siapa Masna Haris?
Hisina.
Saya.
Boleh tak answer? Try.
Yang mana? Yang nombor 5 tu kah?
Ya, soalan 5.
Banana plant.
Banana plant. Is it true banana plants will reduce or shed its leaves during the drought season? Betul ke jawapan tu?
No.
Tak betul ya. Jawapan dia kurang tepat. Apa jawapan yang betul?
Rubber tree.
Rubber tree. The answer is rubber tree. Okay, kat mana kamu nak tengok jawapan tu? Kat mana kamu nak tahu jawapan tu kat mana?
101.
Okay, muka surat berapa?
101.
Muka surat 101. Dalam buku teks ada ya. Dalam buku teks kamu, kalau kamu rujuk dekat muka surat 101. Ni ada dalam buku teks. Ni. Dekat sinilah. Kalau tak tahu nampak ke tak buku teks ni. Okay. 101. Okay. Okay. Okay, itu satu. Okay. Kita sekarang dah pukul apa dah? Okay, 3:30. Okay, lagi satu soalan. Boleh? Tara. Okay. Last one but not least. Okay, yang ni soalan ni sikit je. Okay, tak apa, kita cuba ya. Okay, Raja di bawah. The diagram below shows a plant that grows by the beach. Okay, what is the specific characteristic of plant to adapt itself to climate and seasonal changes? Apakah ciri tumbuhan itu untuk menyesuaikan diri dengan iklim dan perubahan musim? Pokok apa tu? Yang ni dekat pokok dekat pesisiran pantai. Boleh nampak tak? Dia adalah pokok kasuarina. Pokok kasuarina dekat muka surat 99 buku teks kamu.
Jawapan dia
Apa? Apa ciri khas dia? What is the specific characteristic? Siapa nak cuba?
saya.
Okay, Supama Renggiah. Apa jawapan dia?
Needle shaped leaf dengan trunks and branches are flexible.
Yes, that's the answer. Correct. Okay. Sekejap, cikgu tulis lah. Okay. Oh my god, wait. Wait. Last, yang ni soalan last lah. Needles. Okay, sorry. Needle shape leaves.
Trunk and branches are flexible.
and
Trunks
trunk and branches
are flexible.
are flexible. Betul jawapan dia. Correct. Itu jawapan dia. Okay, boleh nampaklah tu harap-harap lah ya. Okay, question B. Predict what will happen to the plant if there is strong wind. Apa akan berlaku ramalkan apa yang akan berlaku pada tumbuhan itu jika angin bertiup kencang? Kalau angin tiup kuat kan, apa akan berlaku? Adakah tumbuhan itu akan tumbang, or the plant will topple, tumbuhan itu akan tumbang, atau the plant will hardly topple? Which one? The plant will topple or the plant will hardly topple? Siapa nak cuba jawab?
Plant will hardly topple.
No, wait. Siapa yang ada kat dalam ni yang belum jawab lagi? Kita sebut nama Fatin Farzana.
The plant will hardly topple.
Yes, very good. The answer is the plant will hardly topple. Yang ni lah kan? The plant will hardly topple. Okay, next one. Question 2. Give one inference for your answer in 6B1. Siapa boleh cuba yang ni? This one. You have to give why you say that the plants will hardly topple. Bukan tumbuhan itu suka untuk tumbang. Kenapa kamu kata dia suka untuk tumbang? Siapa boleh cuba? Siapa nak cuba? Angkat tangan. Kenapa kamu kata suka untuk tumbang? Dia takkan tumbang. Walaupun angin kuat, dia takkan tumbang. Sebab dia ada, you said that it has needle shaped leaves. Siapa nak cuba angkat tangan? Kamu angkat tangan, cikgu bagi cuba. Siapa nak cuba? Kenapa dia sukar untuk tumbang? Why it is hard for the plants to topple? Because of the needle shaped leaves and trunk. So why? Why is it is hard to topple? Hardly topple. Why? Ada siapa boleh cuba angkat tangan?
Cikgu tengah cari.
Oh, tengah cari. Okay. Tengah fikir.
Cikgu, saya tahu.
Okay. Okay, siapa tu? Angkat tangan. Okay, Ruth Lim. Okay, Ruth Lim, try.
Because it has a flexible trunk.
Because it has a flexible trunk? That is not so correct because you repeat the answer on A. But it's okay. Thank you for trying. Very good. That's not the correct answer. Ada lagi kat belakang dia jawapan apa? Siapa boleh cuba? Why? Kalau angin tu kuat akan menyebabkan apa? If the wind is so strong, what will happen to the tree? What will happen? What was the function of the trunk and the leaves? Siapa boleh cuba? Okay. Semua boleh cuba? Tak pasti ke jawapan? Cikgu nak ke tanda sekejap. Okay. Siapa boleh cuba? Inference. Kamu kena bagi tahu kenapa kamu kata pokok ni this plant is going to hardly to be toppled. Why? Inference. Give inference. Sebab it is because what? Okay, it is because when the strong wind, right? Okay, there is a strong wind, right? Ada angin yang kuat. Bila ada angin yang kuat, what happen? Actually, it will give a what? A strong force ataupun daya yang sangat kuat. Daya yang sangat kuat kan. Bila daya yang sangat kuat pada daun, tapi daun tu dia dah berpecah-pecah kan. Daun dia dah berpecah-pecah. Jadi it is needle shape ataupun berbentuk jarum, betul? Jadi bila angin tu bertiup kencang or the force is strong, so what? It's actually going to, the answer is apa? Siapa tahu? Okay, semua tak boleh jawab. Okay, jawapan dia ialah lemah lagi nak memberi inference ni ya. Okay, tak apa. Sebabnya sekejap. Okay. Kita tak kat sini ya. Okay. It is, if inference question you have to start with, it is because the needle shaped leaves will help to reduce the force of the leaves. The force of the leaves pula. Of the wind. Bila angin yang kuat, dia akan menghasilkan daya ataupun daya yang kuat. Jadi bila daya yang kuat, caranya bila daun dia tu dah maksud saya daun dia seperti jarum. It is needle shaped leaves. So it will help to reduce the force of the wind. Then it is very hard. It is very hard for the plants to hardly topple, or the plant will hardly topple, ketumbang. Maksud dia kalau kamu tengok satu kain kan yang ditiup oleh angin, kalau kamu tengok kain tu dia tak ada, susah nak bagi contoh tu. Tak apalah. Kalau kamu tengok maksudnya daun dia tak koyak-koyak lah bila angin tiup, ataupun dia tak jatuh tumbang lah. Tu. So needle shape leaf tu maksud dia punya daun tu berbentuk jejari, needle. So bila angin tiup, dia akan angin tu akan melalui ruang-ruangan di antara daun tu. So dia tak akan tumbang lah. Berbanding dengan tumbuhan sebab dia tumbuh dekat kawasan yang berangin. Okay. So question C, boleh semua? Tak tahulah saya. Okay, boleh tak semua ni?
Boleh.
Dapat tak? The answer is because the needle shaped leaves will help to reduce the force of the wind. Mengurangkan daya mengurangkan daya ataupun tekanan angin tu. Jadi dia tak akan tumbang. Okay? So question C, give one example of an other plant that has the same characteristic as the plant above. What are other plants that have the same characteristic as the plant above? Ada tak tumbuhan lain? Okay, boleh tak angkat tangan? Cuba angkat tangan. Siapa nak jawab angkat tangan. Okay?
Saya cuba.
Okay, Ranjini.
Coconut tree.
Yes, coconut tree. That is the answer, coconut tree. Betul ya, coconut plant or coconut tree, samalah. So kita tulis kat sini lah. Coconut tree. Coconut tree yang boleh lah, coconut tree. Dapat tak semua? Set. Kecilkan sikit. Oh my god, apa tu? Macam-macam lah. Okay, coconut plant or tree. Okay, now question number 7. The diagram below shows 3 types of plants planted by Hafi in his father's garden. Yang ni soalan terakhir hari ni. During the drought season, Hafi finds that the sugarcane plant survives but the chili plant and eggplant do not. Give one inference about the condition of the sugarcane plant. Sewaktu musim kemarau, Hafi mendapati pokok tebu masih hidup tetapi pokok cili dan pokok terung telah mati. Berikan satu inference tentang keadaan pokok tebu tersebut. Mengapa pokok tebu or the sugarcane plant can live while the chili plant and eggplant does not survive? Why? Nabila, ada tak Nabila? Nabila cuba jawab. Boleh?
Cikgu tak nampak soalan.
Tak nampak soalan? Okey, cikgu bagi. Okey, nampak?
Nampak.
Nampak tak?
Nampak.
Okey. Kenapa pokok tebu or sugarcane plant dies while sugarcane plant lives while chili plant and eggplant dies in the season of hot climate or drought season? Masa musim kemarau panas tu kan, kenapa pokok tebu boleh hidup tapi pokok cili dengan pokok terung mati? Kenapa? Can you explain why? Give one inference. What is the characteristic of sugar plant to adapt to the hot season or climate season? You relate to that. Kita boleh tengok dekat buku teks muka surat berapa? Ada jawapan dia, kamu kena relate benda tu. Kenapa dia pokok tu hidup, kenapa pokok yang dulu lagi mati? Why? Why the other two plants live and the sugarcane plant could survive in the hot climate? Siapa boleh bagi tahu? Sekarang ni cuaca dia panas sangat. Hafi, seorang budak, Hafi is a boy, wanted to plant sugarcane. He planted 3 plants, which is the sugarcane plant, chili plant and eggplant. But suddenly he found out that chili plant dies, eggplant dies, but sugarcane plant could live in this hot weather. Why? Why was that? Can someone tell us? Kenapa? Tiba-tiba pokok tebu hidup. Yang dua lagi mati, kenapa ya?
Have fine hair.
Cik Nabilah tadi boleh dapat tak jawapannya? Ruthlim has raised his hands. Okay, wait. Nabilah tadi boleh? Okay, tak boleh. Siapa yang boleh tolong? Angkat tangan. Raise hand. Ada raise hand kat situ, ada gambar tangan kan? Kamu tekan kat situ. Siapa cuba? Oh, saya nampak ada Ruth Lim. Okay, Ruth Lim, try.
Because sugarcane can store water in their stems.
Okay. Is it true that sugarcane can store water in their stem? Okay, actually, can I accept that answer or not? Wait. Okay, yes. Actually, yes. Correct. Yeah, the answer is correct. First, sugarcane has a stem storing water. One, very good. Second is, I heard your friend say it has fine hairs. Okay, fine hairs also will help sugarcane to avoid excessive loss of water. That's why sugarcane plant can survive the drought season. Ataupun pokok tebu boleh hidup lebih lama, boleh hidup kerana dia mempunyai akar yang boleh menyimpan air dan juga ada bulu-bulu halus untuk mengelak dia daripada kehilangan air. So it help the two characteristic that the sugarcane had but the chili plant and the eggplant doesn't have, which is first, your friend said having a water storing stem tu akar yang boleh menyimpan air, and second is having fine hair to avoid the excessive loss of water. So kita tulis kat situ, itulah jawapan dia. Bagus ya, good. Sekejap. You remember when you want to answer inference question like here, inference tu sebab, reason, why you say why does these plants could live but the other two cannot live. You must start with it is because. Inference you must start with it is because. It is because what? It is because sugarcane plant.
It is because sugarcane plant has fine hair and water storing stem.
Yes, that's as at water storing stem. Sekejap. Okay, had water storing stem and fine hair to survive the drought season. That's the answer. Okay, that is the correct answer. Okay, boleh dapat tak semua? Boleh? Okay, so that is the answer for this question. Okay, so sekejap, cikgu nak kena kecilkan dulu. Kena ambil print screen. Okay, so itu adalah soalan yang kau dah jawab lah ya. So, cikgu ingat setakat itu sajalah kelas kita pada hari ini. Ya, kita dah jawab 3 kertas soalan. Kita bincang lah jawapan ni. We discuss the answer. And I'm going to post the picture of this exercise inside the classroom group. So you copy this inside your exercise book. Don't forget to copy this inside your exercise book. Kita akan salin soalan ni dalam buku latihan. Ada buku latihan kan? Dah kamu buat yang ni, nanti kamu hantar kat cikgu dan cikgu akan tick sebagai kerja rumah kamu. Nanti cikgu akan tick, I'm going to check, and this is as your PBD lah untuk kerja kamu kan. PBD sebagai PBD kamu untuk dapat band apa tu, nanti ada banyak lah kan kerja tu. So this is one of them. Saya ingat itu saja. Ada tak apa-apa soalan lagi nak tanya kat saya? Jangan lupa isi kehadiran ya. Tadi saya dah bagi tahu macam mana nak isi kehadiran. kena klik dekat link tu, link kehadiran. Okay, cikgu ulang lagi sekali bagi yang baru masuk ni. Okay, link kehadiran kamu kena isi dekat link yang saya sharekan itu. Wait, window, is it window? No, sorry, cancel. It's a tab. Okay, macam mana nak isi kehadiran? Okay, kamu pergi dekat link yang saya dah bagi tu. Dalam link tu kan ada link kan, mana tadi? Yang link yang ni kan, link ni kamu klik kat sini dia akan keluar. Dia akan keluar macam ni kan? Okay, lepas tu kamu tekan kehadiran kelas. Kehadiran kelas tu kamu masukkanlah kehadiran kamu. You enter your name, your class, the date and the subject, and then you just submit. So it shows that you attended the class. And then after that, if you want to check for your class, you have to next session. If you want to join the class, you have to click here, Sains 5 DLP. Yang ni kelas kamu kan. Lepas tu kalau senarai nak hantar kerja ni untuk check. Kamu hantar kerja ke tak hantar kerja, kamu boleh check kat sini. Saya tunjuk contoh. Murid yang hantar kerja. Cikgu akan tik kat sini, so akan nampak lah nama kamu. Nampak? Ni murid yang hantar kerja. Yang ada satu tu maksud dia hantar kerja. Yang mana yang kosong tu tak hantar kerja. Okay? Boleh faham tak? Boleh nampak tak? Senyap je semua ni. Boleh nampak tak?
Boleh.
Boleh ya? Okay, itu. Okay, saya ingat setakat itu saya ada soalan apa-apa tak? Any question you want to ask? Any question? No question. Okay, sorry kalau ada cikgu tercakap apa-apa ke, terkasar bahasa ke, cikgu minta maaf. Terima kasih. Thank you for joining the class. Sorry if I said something that hurt you or something. Just all the good things come from Allah and all the bad things come from me. Segala yang baik itu yang datang daripada Tuhan ataupun Allah, yang buruk itu datang daripada cikgu. Okay, so terima kasih sebab join, sebab sudi dengar, dan cikgu harap kamu buat kerja tu yang cikgu bagi tu ya. Nanti saya akan hantar gambar dan buat dalam buku latihan kamu dan juga nota. Nanti saya akan bagi nota untuk kamu print ataupun salin untuk tampal dalam buku nota. Boleh ke tak boleh?
Boleh.
Boleh.
Tuhan hantar kerja tu dekat mana? Kerja yang kertas tadi.
Telegram. Hantar dekat Telegram.
Okay.
Okay. Ada soalan apa-apa? Jaga diri, pastikan makan cukup. Kalau stres tu tak payah stres. Kalau kan tak boleh keluar rumah, tak apa, cakap-cakap, sembang-sembang dengan mak, sembang-sembang dengan kakak. Kalau rasa bosan juga boleh masak-masak, masak Maggi, masak telur, masak air, buat air ke apa ke kan. Exercise ke apa ke dekat rumah kan. Macam rumah cikgu ni dia PKPD lagi, tak boleh keluar rumah langsung. Kamu boleh keluar lagi kan, kamu PKP je. Dekat rumah saya ni PKPD, tak boleh keluar langsung. Dekat pagar pun tak boleh keluar. Tapi tak apalah, kita ada masing-masing cara kan. Okay, so ada soalan apa-apa lagi sebelum saya tamatkan kelas ni? Tak ada kot?
Tak ada.
Okay, Alhamdulillah. Terima kasih, thank you. So nanti kita jumpa lagi. Terima kasih. Okay.
Terima kasih cikgu.
Okay.